Barbara spent 3 weeks planning her son's vacation. She researched hotels, compared flights, built the itinerary. She paid for everything and asked for nothing in return. When she told him, he smiled and said thank you. But something in his eyes was different. Something had closed. She couldn't name it. He couldn't explain it. He genuinely appreciated her generosity, and yet he felt like a child, a 44-year-old man who had just been handed his summer. Barbara called me confused. "I did something wonderful for him," she said. "Why does it feel like I did something wrong?" Welcome back to the Parent's Blueprint, video 4 of 7. This is the most uncomfortable video in this series, not because the people in it are bad parents, but because they are genuinely good parents who don't realize what their help is costing. Today, we look at 4 types of help that feel like control, a simple test to know which side you're on, and the real reason behind controlling behavior, the one nobody talks about. Here is something important to understand from the start. Helping and controlling don't come from different places. They come from the same place: love, care, the desire to protect someone you cherish. The difference isn't the feeling behind the action. The difference is whether the action respects your adult child's right to make their own choices. An adult child is not a project to be managed. They are a full human being with their own judgment, their own preferences, their own mistakes to make, and yes, their own mistakes. Mistakes you might be able to prevent, but shouldn't, because those mistakes are how they grow and how they learn to trust themselves. Your job as their parent has changed. It changed the day they became an adult, whether you adjusted to that change or not. Type 1. Help that wasn't asked for. You see a problem. You solve it before they knew you were solving it. New tires on their car, a doctor's appointment you scheduled, a vacation you planned because they seemed tired. To you, this is love in action. To your adult child, it sends a quiet message: I don't trust you to handle your own life. The fix: ask first, always. I noticed your tires look worn. Would it help if I took care of that? One question, it changes everything. Because now they can say yes and feel grateful, or say no and feel respected. Either way, their autonomy is intact. Type 2. Help with invisible strings. This is Barbara's story. She planned the vacation with love, genuine, pure love, but attached to that gift was an unspoken expectation, gratitude expressed a certain way, closeness as repayment, a sense that now he owed her something. She never said any of this out loud. She didn't need to. He felt it. Help with strings isn't really help. It's a transaction dressed as generosity. And adult children, even when they can't articulate it, always feel the difference. When I explained this to Barbara, she was quiet for a long time. Then she said, I never asked him if he wanted me to plan the trip. I just assumed he would love it, because I would have loved it if someone did that for me. And there it was. She had helped him the way she would want to be helped, not the way he needed. Fear of being unnecessary. Fear that if you stop doing, they will stop needing, and if they stop needing, they will stop coming. Barbara didn't plan that vacation to control her son. She planned it because she was afraid that without something to offer, she had nothing to give. That fear is real, and it deserves compassion. but it cannot be solved by doing more for your children. It can only be solved by trusting that you are enough, simply by being present. Type 3. Helping that didn't become your problem. Your daughter mentions she's stressed at work. By the next call, you've researched solutions, contacted someone you know, made a plan. She didn't ask for any of it. She just wanted to be heard. And now, instead of feeling supported, she feels managed, like her problems are your projects. Type 4. Reminding them of past help. After everything I've done, I paid for your education, your first car. Each reminder is a small withdrawal from the account of trust, and accounts that are always being drawn from eventually close, not with anger, just quietly, gradually, the way a door closes when nobody's watching. Here is a simple test for any help you want to offer. Ask yourself, would I do this for a close friend? If a friend mentioned their tires were worn, would you replace them without asking? If a friend seemed tired, would you plan their vacation? Probably not, because with a friend, you instinctively respect their independence. You offer, you don't assume. Your adult child deserves the same respect, not less because you love them more because the relationship has more at stake. Barbara called her son the following week. She didn't have a plan, she didn't have a gift, she just asked, "Is there anything going on that I could help with if you wanted me to?" He paused, then he said, "Actually, Mom, I've been stressed about something. Can I talk to you about it?" He came to her on his own terms, not because she had something to offer, but because she finally had nothing to prove. She told me afterwards, "I felt more useful in that one call than in all the vacations I ever planned, because this time he chose to come to her, and a child who chooses to come to you is worth more than any gift you could give." In the next video, Video 5 of the Parent's Blueprint, we go to the hardest place in this series: how to rebuild trust after years of distance, what to do when the damage has already been done, and why it is never, truly never too late. I've seen parents rebuild what felt like it was gone forever, and in Video 5, I'll show you exactly how they did it. Before you go, one question for the comments. Which of the 4 types felt most familiar to you? You don't have to share details, just the number. Type 1, 2, 3, or 4. I read every comment, every single one. I'm Solan Voss. Take care of yourself and take care of the people you love.